You can never bully me cause I'm a giant. You can never worry me cause I'm a titan. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Never giving up, I keep on fighting. You can never bully me cause I'm a giant. You can never worry me cause I'm a titan. Straight up, straight up, straight up. I ain't never fucking with the haters, man. I'ma keep on moving, power up just like it's Gatorade. You ain't got the money, broke jokers fade away. In it for the stock, goddamn, I made a K today. Outer space, I should really be an astronaut. Flying with the stars, smoking on the moon, so pass the blunt. Snakes hiding in the grass, pulling out the lawnmower. Expose your whole motive, notice that it's all over. Ain't you got the keys, Arthur got the keys. Riches in this bitch, and we smoking on some trees, yeah, we lounging. You know that we gon' conquer mountains, and we gon' get this money with my brothers. And if you hating on the click, you suckers. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Never giving up, I keep on fighting. You can never bully me cause I'm a lion. You can never worry me cause I'm a lion. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Never giving up, I keep on fighting. You can never bully me cause I'm a giant. You can never worry me cause I'm a titan. Straight up, straight up, straight up. I see your vision strictly diminish the system. Providing the mission, you ain't got permission from
Genius trading, Rob. Genius.
But I took you for a dog
Genius.
type. Thought you was down for the cause, but you lost sight. Eye for an eye, but now the haters blindfolded. You can't think for yourself because your mind's stolen. You can't speak for yourself because your lies choking. Now you can't see for yourself because your eyes closing. I don't hear, I don't speak, I don't see no evil. Because I'm good with myself and I will love the people. And you ain't
You're gonna be watching news for IGNG and GXXM.
when you look in the mirror, you think that we are equal.
You're gonna be watching Zena.
Insight, but it's never working. I just pray one
Hey, my pleasure, man. Glad to bring you guys Labs.
I'm just trying to give
Labs
you
is just
insight, it's never working. I
just
pray
a
one day
giant.
you'll be a better person. Never giving up, I keep on fighting. You can never bully me 'cause I'm a giant.
Pura, USMJ, VCW, WCVC, and Cali. Out of those deals, Pura and WCVC are the ones I'd be looking at. I won't touch Cali or USMJ. Cali has a stop sign, a skull. Cali has got a skull on both. Wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Sproutly for Monday. Very nice, very nice. So I've been making a list, and if you're in our Telegram, you probably know what I'm thinking, but I got a list of companies that I'm really thinking about for Monday. Now, I want to get some new positions in some of these companies, and have you looked at Captiva Verde yet for some investigation? No. What's the symbol? So I'm making a list of companies in my mind, right? Thinking, okay, what is going to be flying on Monday? Our community's talking all the time, and we're always talking about what we're going to be watching on Monday, right? So I've come up with a list. Meta earnings are April 16th. I predict Meta's earnings are going to be enormous. So expect Meta to explode. Meta's already exploded since I did their video at the conference. It was at 40 cents. It went to $1. So I guess it's at 90 cents or something right now. BOG. All right. Zena PVOT are your new workhorses. Rich, thanks for the picks. Yeah, okay, so let's start with that. So Zena. First of all, if you're looking for work in the cannabis space, Zena is hiring. It's true. Zena is hiring. If you go to Indeed, Zena is hiring for positions like for everything. Zena's hiring for everything. Social media specialist, communications coordinator, janitor, caretaker, investment banker, salesman, door-to-door specialist, grower, Like you name it. Like they're literally hiring for everything. If you guys are looking for work, Zena's hiring. Now I'm going to tell you guys something about Zena. Zena has 400 employees. Not 100, not 200, not 300, but 400 employees. They're hiring for everything you could think of, which means they're planning on massive expansion, and they just got 25 million to do it. Oh my goodness. And they're working with Shoppers Drug Mart, and they want to go global. Their CEO wants to go global. They want to go all over the world. All over the world. And just think about this. Everybody that invested in the 25 million, that's high net worth investors, okay? Those are high net worth investors. So all of those guys are in at 225. If you're getting in under 225, you're in before a whole bunch of high net worth accredited investors that got in at 225. So you're getting cheaper than all those guys that got 25 million worth at 225. Understand that. Understand that. I want you guys to understand what's happening here with Zena. Zena is a freaking giant. They're looking to have employed 2,500 employees. 2,500 employees in Canada alone. They got 400 right now in Canada. They want to up the ante to 2,500. Now, in my brain, if you got to pay 2,500 people and you currently have 400, that means that you need to increase your revenues by 6 times to be able to pay 6 times more employees. Correct or incorrect? I just want to know what you guys think. I'm trying to understand what's going on here with Zenabis. They're going global. They got about 200 million shares. I've been to their facilities. Their football fields upon football fields. 2 million square feet. 2 million square feet just in Langley, in one facility that I physically saw. 2 million square feet. And do you know what I saw? I saw plants. I saw vegetables. There was no cannabis. The 25 million they're getting now that they got, because it was been oversubscribed, just so you guys know, the 25 million was raised in a day. It's gone. If you call any of those banks, they'll tell you it's oversubscribed. So everybody got in at 225. I bought in at 198. I got in lower than my rich buddies who bought at 225. I talked to them today. They bought it at 225. They're like, you got in at 198? They're fucking pissed. We got in lower than them. So I want you guys to understand what's going on here, eh? This is no joke. This is real business. So $25 million is coming in, and now they're going to take this. The largest greenhouse in North America is what Zena has, okay? First of all, the largest greenhouse is in North America, which I physically see with my own eyes. I had to drive from one side of the facilities to the other. And I talked to them today and I said, listen, guys, my community's buying the stock, okay? I want to do tours. I want to do tours. I want to work with you guys more. Yo, man, we're in. How much money do you think our community has invested into Zena so far? What would your estimate? Because all I know is people keep telling me they're buying Zena. And I know you guys never heard of Zena until you heard it from here. Because I was the first one ever to talk about Zena. I'm still the only guy talking about Zena. I told them I project No, John, it's way higher, bro. Way higher than 100,000, John. You're not even in the ballpark, bro. I predicted that it's about 1.3 million. Without even like in my brain, I'm thinking it's probably about 1.3 million. I'm not kidding. We have 28,000 people watching Rich TV Live every month. Look, Steven invested 100K himself. I got 13K in. Sergio bought 20K. That's 133,000 right there between three people. I'm telling you, we probably have within our community 1.3 million. That was my projection. Just like, I don't know, just the number just made sense. Look, Claudia has 7 grand. So we just said 140 grand. We should actually make a list. I think it's actually a good idea. I want to approach them and say, look, guys, our community is holding 1.5 million or $2 million of your stock. Why not? Look, another 4,000. If you bought Zena, write down how much you bought. I want to add it all up. We just calculated 144,000, 149,000. Look at this. Do you guys see what's going on here? So I'm talking to my buddy today, and I'm like, yo, bro, what's up, man? He's like, oh, Rich, man, I got in at 225. I'm like, what? I'm like, it's $2 in the open market. He goes, I know. I called PI Financial, which is one of the brokers here in Vancouver, and he goes, and I told him I wanted it, and he goes, this was on Thursday. I was like, oh shit. So everybody that bought on Friday, we got in cheaper. We got in cheaper than the people, the big guys, the high net worth investors that got in at 225. Do you guys understand? We got cheaper than the guys that are dealing directly with the companies and dealing directly with all the big institutions that are dealing with the offering. It's crazy. There's friends and family in on Zenabis at 280. They didn't get in at 10 cents, guys. Do you think we can still get in below 205? Yeah, it's at $1.99. I think it's going to stay at this level for a little bit. Let's just, I don't know. I'm going to just keep buying it. So that's my opinion. I'm not telling you guys what to do. And always make your own decisions. Always do your own due diligence before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. But this is a company that falls under the category of a giant. They want to be global. They have 3.5 million square feet just in Canada from coast to coast. And they've received grants from the government in the East Coast of Canada because they're employing so many people. They've received grants from the government. They've received millions of dollars from the government. I'm telling you guys, these guys are probably the most undervalued company in the whole sector. That's my opinion. This is my opinion, okay? Do your own due diligence. Do your own research. If you find anything that I'm saying that is incorrect or you don't like or you disagree with, I would like to know. A lot of people are trying to say to me, they think that it's going to go lower. I said, hey, it might go lower, but at some point it's going to go higher. I said the same thing about Aurora Cannabis. I said the same thing about Canopy Growth. I said the same thing about Afria. I said the same thing about Organigram. I said the same thing about Chronos Group. I was right about every single one of those. I was 100% right on every single one of those. I said the same thing about HMMJ ETF. I said the same thing about CWeb. I said the same thing about TrueLeaf. I said the same thing about Green Growth Brands. I said the same thing about Harvest Health and Recreation. I said the same thing about Pivot. That's up 100% in the last 10 days. I brought to you guys that first. I mean, I can go on and on and on here, guys. I don't know. If you want me to just keep giving you picks that I brought first, I can do that. I don't think there's anybody that can really have that competition with me. Is there anybody else wearing the gear right now? I don't know. I don't see anybody else wearing the gear. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to say to you guys, like, I know a winner when I see one. Okay? I know a winner when I see one. Zena, to me, is not just a winner. It's one of those companies that could like change our lives. It's like getting into Canopy Growth or Village Farms, early. Aurora Cannabis, early. So let's see how cheap it gets. I wouldn't rush to buy it. Let's see how cheap it gets. If it goes to 150, I'll buy some at 150. If it goes to $1, I'll buy more at $1. I don't really care. Let it go low. Let it go low. This is our time to load up. All I'm thinking about with Zena is accumulate. I keep thinking about Justin. Justin's a member of our community. He bought Aurora Cannabis at 60 cents. He is now holding, he has 27,000 shares. He works at a factory. He turned $2,000 into $30,000 in the last 5 months. And he's got 27,000 shares of Aurora. He's never going to sell it. And he bought it at 60 cents. Zena could be our opportunity. It could be our meal ticket. Okay? Like if we get in at $2 and this baby goes to 20, that's 10 times our money. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I don't know, man. I have a feeling like these guys could be like a monster, like an absolute giant. And we're getting in so cheap. Government giving them grants, employing 400 people. There's jobs on Indeed right now for them looking for positions in all kinds of different areas. Go look for yourself. Look at Zenabis jobs on Indeed. It's nuts. Pages and pages and pages of jobs that they're hiring for. I'm not kidding. The reason why it's down 25% is because they raised $25 million and they had to dilute the stock because in order for them to raise $25 million, they had to sell 11,111,111 shares. So typically when stocks dilute and sell shares to raise money, people don't like that and they will sell their stock in panic. But with this industry, what I've seen is when people sell their stocks in panic, those are the best buying opportunities. Look at when Aurora Cannabis went down to $5. Look at when Afria just recently went down to $5. Look at when Village Farms just recently went down to $4. What's happened to all three of them? They've exploded from those lows. I see a day where Zena is way higher. Like way, way, way higher. Way higher. Like way, way, way higher. And I welcome Zena to go lower. Zena, if you're watching, insiders of Zena, if you guys are watching, sell your stock. Sell it cheap. Take it down. I want it cheap. I want it on sale. I'm not going to sell my stock right now. I'm going to accumulate. So just dump that shit. Take it down. Myself and our community, we're going to buy it cheap. I want it cheap. I'm telling you right now, I've seen Chronos Group. This company is better than Chronos Group. And Chronos Group is trading over $20. It went to $30. This company is going to be better than Chronos Group. It's already making more money than Chronos Group. Double. Chronos Group in the last 12 months has made $13 million. Zenabis has made $30 million. Check the statistics. I'm telling you, I'm just looking at the statistics. 46 jobs posted on Indeed. Look at that. 46 jobs they're hiring for. 46 jobs they're hiring for. That's just in this market. They're doing the same thing on the East Coast of Canada. They're opening up facilities in Malta. They want to open up facilities in South America, Asia, Europe. They're talking about the whole world. Read about Zenabis. They want global expansion. So people are like, oh, it's down 25%. I'm like, great, it's on sale. That means it's on sale. Would you rather buy it when it's up 25%? Or would you rather buy it when it's down 25%? I don't know. You tell me, man. You guys are the experts. I don't know nothing. I think this is just the start for Zenabis. And I've been watching them. I've been to their facilities. I've been talking to them, and I want to be working on the inside with them in some type of capacity, whether it's just making videos, doing interviews, going to their facilities, doing tours. I don't care. I'm invested in it now. So because I'm invested in it and because I know our community's invested in it, I feel like I want to make sure that I know what's going on, right? Because I want to make sure our community knows first about everything. I'm invested, you're invested. Like, I want to make sure that we know what's up. This is a pen from Pineapple Express. Pineapple Express has a majority ownership with Namaste has a majority ownership, I believe, or soon to be a majority ownership in Pineapple Express. And they have really cool pens. Really cool pens. Pineapple Express. Zenabis is on the exact same path as all of these companies. They go up, then they dilute to raise money, then they use shares and they dilute even more to acquire other companies. It's a process, and Zenabis is going through the same process. I'm not even remotely concerned. As long as management doesn't make any bad mistakes, they should be fine. So Zenabis is one that obviously I've talked about probably too long already now. So Zenabis, Zena, ZENAZBISF. Obviously, I own 5,145 shares right now. I want more. I would like to have 10,000. That's my goal. For now, in the future, maybe even more. We'll see. But right now, my short-term goal is to have 10,000 of it. I just identified it as a really good company long-term that I believe is near the bottom. So for me, that's like a bottom play. Okay, Zenabis. Now for like bottom plays for Monday, what I'm watching MedMen. I'm watching, this is also what I feel is close to a bottom. MedMen, I purchased Zeneva this week, so I'll definitely be watching Zeneva. Really like them. Tight float. I think it's nearing a bottom. T-God, definitely going to be watching T-God. Going to be watching T-God very closely, but I'd like to get it cheaper if I can. But I think even anything around $4 or less, close to its IPO price, I think is a buy. Rivers, I think Rivers, going to be growth 2.0, man. At some point, they're going to explode. AUSA, that is Aurora 2.0. I believe all of these stocks are around the bottom. Green Growth Brands, another one that's been beat up lately. So I believe these are all the stocks that are near bottom. Okay. Those are like the bottom trades that I'm looking at, like looking for companies that are near bottom. Companies that I really like, that have a lot of momentum, that I'm going to be watching for tomorrow. This is different. So I'm going to be watching Labs. It's just nonstop. I'm going to be watching BAM. It's nonstop. Okay. These are two companies that are just nonstop. Valens Grow Networks, BGW, nonstop. These three are momentum trades. These are three momentum trades that are all like momentous plays. Okay. So those are three momentum trades for Monday. They are momentum trades. The other ones I told you are bottom trades, hunting bottoms, trying to find the bottom before it explodes. So with a bottom trade, you might have to think more long-term because we don't know when it's going to go up. We're trying to identify the bottom. With a momentum trade, it's more about a momentum play. So you want to watch it very carefully because it could go up very quickly and it could go down very quickly. So you have to be very, very careful. Okay. Now there's a couple other plays. Pivot. I want to talk about Pivot. I brought you guys Pivot first. I brought you guys them at 20 cents 10 days ago. They went from 20 cents to 39 cents. They're now at 36 cents. They've gone up 100% since I brought it to you guys. It's now up like 85%. All I can say is I brought you guys Pivot first, and I believe it's going to be a giant. They have a Dragon's Den member that has now invested $15 million in this company. I have a personal friend that is invested into this. Now, he's not a financial advisor, but he believes it's going to $10. That's all I can say to you guys. I can't say anything else other than that. It's up almost 100% since I brought it to you guys first. It has done extremely well. It's in the CBD space, and I believe it should be on everybody's radar for Monday. And I think they have a chance to be a giant. Okay. Pivot for Monday. Watch them very carefully, watch them very closely. And I believe that they have a chance to be an absolute giant. Okay. Now, a couple of you guys are mentioning this company. I think you guys need to really, really carefully look at chemistry. I did an interview with them this week. Next week, I will be putting the video out, so stay tuned. Watch that video on Monday. Market open, you will see the video most likely. I believe that this company has a chance to be a giant. I brought this company to you first. I brought them to you around 33 cents. And I know they've been over 60, I believe, in Canada. I know they're probably like 56 or something last time I looked. This is a company that I believe has a chance to be another giant, okay? They're focused on America. They're in the CBD space. The sky's the limit. And they're even interested in working with your boy potentially to do CBDs. So I love chemistry. Absolutely love chemistry. Adore the company. Love the management team. I've personally met the CEO. I've met the Chief Cannabis Officer. What a title. CCO, Chief Cannabis Officer. Great guy. Sheldon, if you're watching, bro, mad respect to you guys. Yeah, man. CHMJF in America. So stay tuned to them. My video will be launching on Monday. We have a professional team of editors now that are working with us to put these videos out. I'm really excited about it. And I just think this is a company that just has so much upside. And it's going to be excited to see them along, come along as a company that's gone from 30 cents and now they're at like 50 plus cents. So another company that I brought you guys first. So I'm telling you guys, keep your eye on chemistry. They had some really big news. Let me see if I can read you guys their news. In fact, let me read you guys their news. Why don't we do that? Let's just do that. Now remember, guys, don't just buy something because you heard it here first, eh? Do your due diligence. Do your research, please. Let me know why it's not a good pick. Or let me know why it is a good pick. I'm okay if you disagree with me. That's how I learn. I want to know why you don't like the stock. FOMO's real though, man. FOMO's real. What? What? You know the deal. Spin the wheel.
I know you missed it, but we gon' get it back. Get it back. Natural shrimp ink. Look, that's how we stack. SHMP, we call it for
Blew up.
I bet you wish you had it in your hands and that you knew it.
Ooh, chemistry. Oh, they had a nice Friday. Isn't that exciting? Hey, so they were up 64%. Bar chart opinion is 64% buy, with the weakening short-term outlook on maintaining the current direction. Long-term, the trend strength is average. Long-term indicators fully support a continuation of this trend. They were up 5% on Friday. They're now at 59 cents. Oh my goodness. This is up about 100% since I brought it to you guys, eh? So since October 26th of last year, it's up 90% when it was at 31 cents. I think I brought it to you guys like around those prices. So just another one of the picks that I brought to you guys first. Chemistry Technology Inc. is a Canadian-based development stage technology company which develops a social media marketing platform. No, this is the wrong message. Here it is. Here it is.
Got some dollars, go invest that shit. Cause the fear of missing out will leave you desperate. Make some money, go and buy yourself a necklace.
Good job making money on chemistry. Let's go, Seth.
Whatever you do it like you doing it right. Cause in the stock game, you know it's either fight or flight. Whatever you do it like you doing it right. Cause in the stock game, you know it's either fight or flight. The foremost drill, the foremost drill, the foremost drill.
What?
The foremost drill, the foremost drill, the foremost drill.
FOMO, yeah, you know the deal.
If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and
Spin the wheel.
The foremost drill.
So chemistry had some news last week. Chemistry appoints Nico Escondido to the board of directors. So just so you guys know, Nico is heavily involved in the cannabis sector. Look at this. High Times owner and chief cannabis officer. That's right. The owner of High Times is now a part of chemistry. Don't let anybody know. Only you guys know. The people that are watching right now, only you guys know. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question here. We got 53 watching, but only 21 likes. What does that mean exactly? Can you guys explain that to me? Can you guys just smash that like button? Like, it means a lot to get those likes, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. 24 likes, it's better than 21, you know? I'd like 100. 26 is better than 24. You know, see how numbers work? They just go up, right? We want, yeah, there we go, at 27. I like that. So this is progress, you know? It's a reflection on you, the community, not me. You guys are the ones that are pressing those likes, not me. You guys are the ones that, this is the power of the people, guys. Like, understand, the more people that see this video, the more people are going to potentially buy these stocks, the more chance that we get a chance to win, right? I mean, it's a fact. So this is just a win-win scenario here. Like, it doesn't hurt you to hit the like button. If anything, it helps you to hit the like button. So hopefully you guys next time will just hit it. I don't even have to ask for it because I don't want to even ask for it. You know, I want to be like such a tight community where we go live. We got like 100 people on, bam, 100 likes. People will be like, yo, what is this? Like, who are these guys? You know what I mean? That's the goal. Need to make a FOMO shirt and full alert shirt. I have FOMO shirts and full alert shirts on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and then you go to the description, you look up, you'll see that we have gear that we're selling on YouTube right now. But we're going to get more. So I think that chemistry has a chance to be a giant. Look at this. This is the new board of directors appointee, Nico Escondido, the High Times owner and chief cannabis officer, founder of the Cannabis Genetics Institute, and leading industry researcher and educator, is now part of chemistry. It's true. And your boy is sitting down with these people from chemistry. They watch Rich TV Live. It's true. Chemistry, CHM in Canada and CHMJF in America, is pleased to announce the appointment of Mr. Nicholas Zitelli to its board of directors as well. So 2 individuals that they're adding to their team. Mr. Zitelli is currently part owner, director, and chief cannabis officer of Trans High Corporation, THC, the parent company for all High Times brands. Wow, that's huge. Including its 45-year-old flagship magazine. And by the way, I am in talks with High Times. I will be interviewing the CEO of High Times shortly. So stay tuned to that too, okay? Including its 45-year-old flagship magazine, as well as all related media and event platforms, including the iconic Cannabis Cup. How could you not love the Cannabis Cup? It's legendary. Legendary. Since 2007, Mr. Zitelli has authored hundreds of articles covering all aspects of cannabis science and technology under the pen name of Nico Escondido. Oh, so it's the same person. This is the same guy. Interesting. So his name is Mr. Zitelli, but he uses a pen name of Nico Escondido. What the hell does that mean? I've never heard that before. Have you guys ever heard that before? A pen name? So is my pen name Rich TV Live? Is that my pen name? I'm operating as Rich TV Live? Very interesting. Yeah, Vivo is just so disappointing, man. Yes, chemistry is in Washington and California, correct. Is North looking like a buy? North falls in the same category as a company that raised money and now they're being heavily diluted. At some point, there will be a buy. I just don't know when. I'd like to see them turn around a little bit. I don't like to chase a falling knife, right? So be careful. Frank is saying he is buying Pivot and CHJF right now. It's CHMJF, CHM in Canada, and CHMJF in America. Yeah, Vivo, I like the company. I like their acquisitions. I like their money in the bank. Seems like they're doing everything right, but they can't get the stock right. So if you can't get the stock right, then that becomes a problem, and then you're most likely going to get acquired. So I feel like Vivo is going to be acquired. But who knows? They might not. They might be a cheap opportunity. It's hard to believe in someone that never moves, right? It's just like a rock. It just sits there. You meant to buy Cali and bought Cali months ago. Was a small position. Yeah, I think a lot of people have made that mistake, unfortunately. I'm holding 1,000 shares of ACB. I'm not holding my Alifia, but I'm planning on buying some Alifia. I think it's really at the bottom. And that's another company, guys, that I'll be watching tomorrow. I have a big watch list, but I wanted to bring you guys some of the companies I'm really watching in my lane carefully, the ones I really like that are cheap. I think Alifia falls in that category. But, I don't know. Let's see how low it can go. But yeah, I'd like to get some Alifia for sure. I don't want to miss that run. Yo, what's up, Phil? Yeah, T-God. I mentioned T-God earlier. Definitely on my watch list as a company near a bottom that I think has huge upside. But chemistry right now is a company that a lot of people don't know about. Am I going to know when certain stocks are going to pop in May? What do you mean by that question? I mean, how am I don't know when something's going to pop. I mean, that's like most of my predictions have been companies that I thought were good companies at low prices. That's my strategy. Look at the share structure, look at the management team, I look at the business they're in, and I try to find companies that are low, or I'll do a momentum trade. But typically I'm in and out of those momentum trades. I don't trust them because when you hold them, they don't end very well. If you're chasing green, it doesn't usually end very well. Usually. There are exceptions, but it doesn't end very well when you chase green. So if I do chase green, I like to be in and out very quickly. Money Mike is saying there's a penny stock that will turn from 5K into 100K. 20 times your money. The ticker for CHM is CHMJF in America. I don't think charts really. What are charts? Charts are only telling you what happened in the past. They're not going to necessarily tell you what's going to happen in the future. You can look at charts all you want, but in this sector is crazy, man. You can look at charts, and I look at charts every day, but this sector's nuts. Like sometimes you can just throw these charts out the window. Like look at BAM. It's straight up. BAM is just straight up. It just goes straight up. BAM just goes straight up. Like at some point it has to come down, but when? I don't know. Yeah, those are some nice picks, Giorgio. I like all those picks. Labs has been on fire. Absolute fire. For momentum trades, you got to look at Labs, you got to look at BAM, you got to look at Balance Grow. Those are momentum trades. For companies that I think have the chance to explode that are still penny stocks, Pivot and Chemistry. Like, look at this. I'm going to continue to read this chemistry news. It's nuts. In this capacity, Mr. Zitelli, remember, I told you guys his pen name is Nico Escondido, but his real name is Mr. Zitelli, has garnered a reputation as an industry expert in the areas of cultivation, genetics, garden technologies, lab testing, and regulatory and compliance measures. This has led to numerous appointments as a state-hired agent for committee, legislation, and policy consultation in numerous jurisdictions across North America and the European Union. He just joined chemistry. It's true, don't tell anybody, because apparently I don't do due diligence. Mr. Zitelli is also the founder and CEO of the Cannabis Genetics Institute, CGI, founded in Amsterdam, Holland in 2014. CGI is a well-established research and development institute with a mission that focuses on the breeding of customized medical strains of cannabis that are ailment-specific, as well as patient and physician education in these areas. Through its partnership with Steep Hill Labs in Berkeley, California, the first legal cannabis testing lab in the US, as well as the Nolan Kane Laboratory Cannabis Genomics Initiative at the University of Colorado, Boulder, CGI has been able to use marker-assisted breeding techniques, DNA sequencing, and procurement of pure Landrace genetics to explore and recreate much of the cannabis gene pool that has gone stagnant due to the modern era of feminized genetics. CGI currently conducts most of its R&D in Colorado and Northern California, where Mr. Zitelli is a partner at Conscious Vitality Corp., whose medically and recreationally licensed facilities in the Bay Area are home to the majority of CGI's research gardens. Most recently, Mr. Zitelli was named CEO of the newly formed entity Applied Cannabis Sciences, LLC, whose primary charge is the acquisition and operation of vertically integrated medical marijuana licenses along the eastern seaboard of the U.S. Oh, this is so big. This is so big. With ongoing projects in New Jersey, New York, and Massachusetts. This is so big. During his tenure at High Times, Mr. Zitelli also served as competition director for High Times' groundbreaking Cannabis Cup event. At High Times, if you are watching, I would love to help you host the Cannabis Cup here in Vancouver, Toronto, anywhere in Canada. We would love to help you guys, okay? So let's talk. Call me. Have your people call my people. Successfully bringing it to the 21st century by digitizing the platform and creating a proprietary scoring algorithm for cannabis products that included both patent-driven qualitative criteria as well as lab-derived quantitative data. As such, Mr. Zitelli owns and controls the world's largest known cannabis database. Containing over 30,000 cannabis strains and products that includes crucial information on product efficiency, cannabinoid levels, terpene profiles, and complete information about how each product was grown and or manufactured. Whoa. Like, my mind is a little blown. Let me go back to the room here, read what you guys are saying, because my mind's a little blown. Why is T God going down now? I just think that stocks that go up are going to go down and stocks that go down are going to go up. It's what I think. It's what I've seen my whole life. It's what they do. They don't just go straight up and they don't just go straight down. At some point, they're going to have a correction. There's a reason why stocks go up and there's a reason why stocks go down. And I've told you guys this many times. It's always because of sellers. It's because of sellers. We're talking about chemistry. CHM in Canada, CHMJF in America. They have pretty much gone up about 100% since I started talking about them. And nobody knows who they are. So I'm just going to keep talking to you guys about them because they're going up. So I'm going to keep talking to you guys about them. I interviewed the CEO and the CCO, Chief Cannabis Officer, this week. And you will see that video Monday morning. Stay tuned. So I'm just reading their news. This is literally the first time I read this news. I've been so busy all week. I didn't read this news. I'm reading it now. I saw it was up 5%. And I'm literally reading you guys the news for the first time. And I'm going to continue to read it. Through his partnership, as well as his research and development initiatives, Mr. Zitelli has consulted for cannabis companies around the world, including in Holland, Spain, Canada, Jamaica, and the United States, with specialized work in genetic development, breeding programs, lab testing, and cultivation technologies. He has lectured at institutions around the world on the technical and scientific issues surrounding cannabis as an expert in genetics, plant sciences, and photobiology, including Johns Hopkins University, the University of Colorado, and the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Wow. This guy's been all over the world. Late last year, Mr. Zitelli was appointed to the board of directors of the New Jersey Cannabis Business Association, NJCBA, where he is tasked with aiding in the development of industry labor forces and educational programs with local-based universities. Mr. Zitelli sounds like a wealth of information. I would love to interview Mr. Zitelli. Mr. Zitelli, if you're watching, Carl Kottmeyer, if you are watching, can I interview Mr. Zitelli? It would be my pleasure to interview someone that is literally like a wealth of information for this industry. I think it's brilliant what you guys are doing. Okay. So if you guys are watching, congratulations on this huge acquisition to your board. Carl Kottmeyer, who I actually interviewed this week, the president of chemistry, stated, "I am very excited to welcome Mr. Zitelli to chemistry. These are exciting times for the company, and Mr. Zitelli will be a truly outstanding addition to our board of directors. Nico has a rare combination of serious passion for the plant combined with deep expertise." I think this is just so big. "His worldwide network throughout the professional cannabis community, in addition to his excellent reputation, will unquestionably be invaluable assets to our company's continued growth." Love it. Love this. Oh, this is a big press release. "I have worked extensively with many members of the company's management team, board, and consultants in my career, and I believe this team has built one of the most attractive and compelling platforms in the cannabis industry today," said Mr. Zitelli. Wow, really? So what is it that Mr. Zitelli sees with chemistry that we don't see? Because nobody's talking about chemistry, guys. "Chemistry has carefully and strategically built an ideal team and structure to thrive in this market, and I appreciate the opportunity to support chemistry through the company's planned expansion, particularly in the US market," which I've been telling you guys is the mothership, "and help it to define the future of the cannabis industry. Furthermore, I would like to add that this is refreshing to see a group endeavor to build a public company in the correct manner, taking the time to do things correctly and not cutting corners simply to get money." Oh, love it. "I am proud to join the team to help set a proper example for the industry in regards to serving patients and investors alike in a manner we can take pride in." Love it. Love this message. Love this message. Absolutely love this message. So big. The High Times owner and chief cannabis officer, Nico Escondido. That's just his pen name, though. His real name is Mr. Zitelli. Okay? You refer to him as Mr. Zitelli. That's what we refer to him as, Mr. Zitelli. About Chemistry Technology. Chemistry Technology Inc. Chemistry Technology Inc. is an investment company dedicated to the U.S. cannabis sector, endeavoring to provide turnkey solutions for the regulated cannabis industry. The company's corporate strategy is to acquire and develop vertically integrated cannabis assets, leveraging management's decades of expertise in the cannabis industry and corporate finance to own and operate licensed cultivation, processing, distribution, and retail facilities. The company currently owns assets in Washington State used to operate the Sugarleaf brand, prospective cannabis cultivation lands in California, a 50% interest in a Humboldt County, California cannabis processing company, has completed its first investment in the Canadian cannabis sector through its investment in Pasha Brands, a huge private company that's most likely going to be becoming public here in Canada, actually, and has a pipeline of assets to grow its base of business. For more information, visit chemistry.ca, chemistree.ca. Wow. An investment company focused on the United States. And their goal is to acquire and develop vertically integrated cannabis assets, leveraging management's decades of expertise in the cannabis industry. And clearly they have the right guys. They own assets in Washington under the Sugarleaf brand and are prospective cannabis lands in California and a 50% interest in Humboldt County, California cannabis processing company. So they have a 50% interest in a processing plant. And they've invested in Pasha Brands. So they got 3 things on the go and they're literally just getting started. And with 30,000, Mr. Zitelli has a database of 30,000. Where is it? 30,000. 30,000 cannabis strains. Wow. That's just a game changer. That's crazy. This is nuts. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about after going up on Monday. Wow, you got 11,000 chemistry? T major production? Very good. APHA just bought High Times. Yo, I'd be happy because I got shares in High Times. Tell me that's happening. Tell me that's happening. That would be sweet. Yo, you're from B-Town? Yo, what's up, B-Town? B-Town in the house. What's my strategy on ACB? I got 1,000 shares of ACB. I got in at $12.50. I'm just going to hold till it goes to $20. Maybe I'll sell sooner. Who knows? I know it's going to go higher one day. So I'm just going to hold it. I love it. If it goes lower, I'll buy more. Yeah, the chart looks good for CHM. Like I said, I met with the company. I have a video that's going to be put out on Monday. High Times, I own shares in High Times. I own 363 shares at $11. It's about 5,600 Canadian. Yeah, so I invested in High Times pre-IPO. They're not public yet, but I love High Times. Yo, the Raptors are playing right now? Yo, I didn't even know. I didn't even know. What's the score? Give us updates. Give us updates. Are the Raptors watching Rich TV Live? That's the question. Like they should be watching Rich TV Live. That's the way I look at it. I'm working on my own. They're working on their championship. We're working on our championship. So I really don't got time to watch sports anymore. I love sports, but unless I get hired to do sports broadcasting, I think I'm going to be focused on the stocks for now. 5 p.m. start time. Oh, I got a soccer game to go to. I'm just busy, man. Oh, 5 p.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Eastern? Then I can watch it. In half an hour? Yeah, I'll watch it. Or is it 5 p.m. Pacific? 5 p.m. Eastern, probably. Who are the Raptors playing? I don't even know who they're playing. I know the Leafs are playing Boston tonight. That's going to be a bloodbath. Mikey bought 100,000 MMS at 9.5 cents. Nice. Good pick. Good position. Yeah, I think Curaleaf earnings are going to be gigantic. I agree. 5 p.m. Eastern, so in half an hour. Who are they playing? Is it playoffs? Is this the start of the playoffs? Oh, against the Magic. Nice. Yeah, I'll watch that, and then I'll be watching a little bit of the Leaf game. But then I got to go to a soccer game later. Yeah, you know what? I like Jeremy Lin in Toronto, man. I do. I like Jeremy Lin in Toronto. I think that was a great pickup for Toronto. One of my buddies hates on him, but I'm just like, yo, man, don't hate on Jeremy Lin, man. He's a good player. I think he's a good distributor of the ball. He's not a great shooter. Leonard's a beast, man. So is Green. Green is ridiculous. Green just licks threes. You just catch a shoot, catch a shoot. It's funny. I met Green's dad in the Dominican Republic. It's craziness. I met Green's dad in the Dominican Republic. He said he was Green's dad. We were hanging out, having a drink. What site am I getting the CHMJF info from? I just went on Bar Chart and I looked at their news. It's funny, Paulo, that you say that. I'm actually going to be doing an interview with International Montero next week, IMT. So stay tuned to that, guys. I'm going to have them back on my show. Yeah, Linsanity 2.0, man. It's crazy. Yeah, Linsanity and the T-Dot. And there's a huge Asian community in Toronto, so he's going to get a lot of support there. He's very well spoken. I really like the way he handles himself. I've listened to him in interviews, and he's very well spoken. I'm really impressed by him, actually. It's good to have good people on your team. He just looks like a good person. You're still holding IMT. I think IMT is more of a long-term play. I don't think it's like a short-term day trade. It's, if you want to buy a resource company that could one day find a huge deposit, they could be that company. So it's cheap and they know where the deposits are. They just have to pull it out of the ground. See some of your guys' messages here. You want more Xena on Monday? Thank you guys for the 40 likes, by the way. I really appreciate it. Flour has went up 60 cents since Thursday. Really? Flour, eh? I like flour. I saw it was going down. The Flour Corporation, an 80% buy on bar chart, was down 2%, $6.56. Am I looking at the right flour? Because this one's at 656, it was down 2%. Wow. Mark is saying, I can literally make money off ACB every week. I get in and out within an hour usually. Crazy. You just buying dips? He's saying FLWPF will go up 1,000%. Whoa. It's at $4. It's going to go to $40. Jeez. That's big. I don't know if I believe that. You like MJNA? MJNA has just been so trash for years. I like the real companies that are newer. I don't like the old school stocks that became cannabis companies. A lot of them are just riddled with headaches and problems and skeletons in their closet. I don't want to get tied up in that kind of garbage. Have I heard of Parcel Pal? No. Wow, Frank, you got into flour at $4. Good work, bro. Yeah, BAM. Our entire community has been buying BAM. I bought BAM. I sold it. I got out too soon. Clearly, it just keeps going higher. Sergio is up huge on BAM within our community. A lot of our members are buying BAM. So yeah, we're very aware of the fact that BAM is on fire, and they're definitely a full alert. Labs is a full alert. BAM is a full alert. Valens Grow Network is a full alert. VGW just been on fire too. Those three have just been on fire. Valens Grow Works Corp. 96% buy on bar chart. It was down 1% on Friday, but I like this company. Trend strength is still maximum. So we definitely need to keep our eye on it because they've been really strong. Valens Grow Network, VGW. Up 253% since last July and 86% since January 16th. That's crazy. So Labs, BAMM, and VGW have been on like a full alert since January. All three of them. In fact, I'll play a full alert for you guys just for that. I think it deserves a full alert. What do you guys think? They've been on fire, so you know what? We'll give them a full alert.
And how it's gon' blow up. Kira did the same and make you grow up. I was talking about Kush Miles,
KSHB, man. Ianthus. Zena. Who called all these picks? Harvest. Listen to the song, man. We predicted all the picks first, not second, not third, not fourth, not fifth, not 10th, not 20th, not 100. First, we made songs about it. It's true. Yeah, Cresco's a beast, man. Full alert, 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 full alert. ACB on top, and Afri represent in the second spot. shooting with Pippin. Fucking with some men. Kush Bottles is undervalued, by the way. Zena. Fire. Supreme. Supreme. XOY. What's going on with XOY? Devo. What's up with Devo? There's some Cheetos. Hip got acquired by Hexo. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert is full alert. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert is full alert. That's how it all started. That's how it all started with okay, just like that. Calling them up. Yo, bro, let's make a full alert song, man. Every time a stock pops, we can drop a full alert. Yeah, that's a great idea. Magic. Just like magic. A new song was born. And now everybody knows what a full alert means. It's pretty cool, right? Hey guys, thank you for the 45 likes. Can we get to 50? Can we hit 50 likes on a Saturday? I've been live for an hour and 7 minutes. It's kind of a long time. The Raptors game is going to be on in 22 minutes. I just got alerted of that. If you guys want me to stay live, I need 100 likes. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go. It's just not busy enough. You know, we need those 100 likes. And then I'll stay. I'll stay as long as you want. Forget the Raptors. I'll throw it on while we're live. Cheers from Germany. Hey, how you doing, man? Watching from Germany. Mad respect. So what is it like in Germany right now with weed? Is it becoming legal? Like, can you smoke weed in Germany? Because here in Canada, like, I could just, I'm going to show you guys. But here in Canada, you can have whatever you want. It's true. Yes, did bring up Labs. It is a good call. It has been an amazing play. And I feel like it might just keep going. So we need to keep watching them, and they're on a full alert. So another stock that needs a full alert is Pivot. So let's put that on again. Pivot and Chemistry. 2 picks that I brought you guys that are both up 100% that nobody wants to talk about. I'm going to keep talking about them. So they deserve a full alert, but I'm not going to put the same full alert song. I'm going to give you something different because we don't want to be redundant here, right? Redundancy is not good. We don't like redundancy. We like creativity.
That's why we deliver it to your door. Just shop
like,
from any
how many of you guys have a pen like this?
We'll do the rest. Browse every.
It's all about creativity. How many of you guys have this hat? You know, how many of you guys have this shirt? How many of you guys got a pineapple on the back of your pen? It's all about creativity. It's all about originality. It's about finding your headshot. Find your headshot. Buy low, sell high. Find your headshot. Pivot and Chemistry are on the full alert. Let's go. Even if the market goes down, we'll still find winners, guys. It's just what we do. We find the winners first.
here first, talking all the pics. You was in the back talking all the shit. We was grinding, making all the hits. Now you jealous and you can't stand it. Rich has been here, you ain't been there. Circle tight, yeah, you been square. It's time to open the letter. Hope you don't fall down the ladder. I know you type, like to be frontin'. You was a troll, hit the like button. Getting on dab, you think you can rap? I laugh. Please, let's see you write something. Stick to the script, can't do it like this.
Yeah, let me know when they go public, man.
Ill as the kid, rockin' with Rich. Can't stop
PKG. Yes, Harborside is going to be a giant. Good call, Carol. Harborside is going to be a giant. Ianthus is going to be a giant. Absolute giant. Propane, cause clout riding is so lame. My rhymes fresh like cocaine. It's funny you copy the whole thing. Scarecrow, you got no brain. You can test the boy, I got no shame. Crew looking like Soul Train. Look in the other direction. You are not part of the section. You do not make an impression. You should just change your profession. This is the years in the making. You can't just copy the page. This is experience, idiots. But you can't just copy the wave. Nah, I'm just playing for keeps. Fucking with Rich TV. Your platform is growing. I know that it's showing. We like 60,000 people deep. This original, no subliminal. We maximize you minimal. This critical, analytical. You hysterical. This a miracle. You other cats are so boring. On your channel, I'm snoring. Why you hitting the recording? You should just die off horribly. Sick of the same old story. I think you triggered the light. Rich TV is here. And we much bigger than life. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Yep, MPXI is MPX 2.0. You want to talk about ACB? ACB is going to the moon. ACB is going to the moon. That's where ACB is going. I think ACB has something up their sleeves. I think there's something really big coming. And I think everybody's waiting for it. So it's just a matter of time now. Green Lane going public soon. So many new companies. It's crazy. We have such a great opportunity here in this sector. It's mind-boggling. It's just so exciting to be a part of this. I like Hexo. You know, Hexo had a big run. But, you know, what goes up must come down. So they've slowed down. They lost some steam. That happens, guys. You know, you can't just go up forever. At some point, they have to come down. They go up, they come down. They go up, they come down. It's a game. But every time they go up, I don't know if you guys have noticed, they make higher highs. They make higher highs. Then they come down. They go up and they go higher. So they go up and they come down. Then they go up even higher than they did last time. Then they come down. They might even go lower than they did last time. Then they go higher than they did last time. They go lower than higher. So there's people making money on the way down, people making money on the way up, and it's a big game. And that's why you got to learn to buy at the bottom of the chart and sell at the top of the chart. Buy low, sell high. If you do a momentum trade, put stop losses on. So if you're buying at a, like, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example of a mistake I made. Well, so far, CXXI. I chased green, okay? So CXXI was on fire. It was running. I bought it, sold it, made a little bit of profit, got out of it. Then I saw it go up again. I got mad FOMO, bought it. Bought it at like 240. It immediately, and I didn't put a stop loss, it went down to like 170. It's like, fuck, man. If I just waited, right, I could have bought it for way cheaper. I really like the company, but now I'm down, right? So I have to wait. Or, which is not necessarily a bad idea, I'm thinking about buying more and lowering my cost and getting some more at a lower price because I like the company. It's just when you buy green and you chase 52-week highs, there's always a chance it's going to come back down, and you're going to get hurt. And that's called holding the bag. So when you chase green, it can be very good at times if it keeps going higher, like Labs and BAM, they just keep going higher. So if you buy it, even in the green, you have a good chance to still make money because it just keeps going higher. However, at some point, they will correct and turn around, and at that point, you could get hurt. So be careful if you're chasing green because when you chase green, you should put a stop loss in to protect your equity, or else you could lose your equity. Okay? So it's extremely important to understand that the markets are extremely risky and they're built to take your money. So they're built to take your money, guys. You're thinking about picking up some North? Yeah, they're definitely down from where they were, from their highs. Grow.v 6-month chart is a beast. Yo, what's up, Paul? Yeah, some days I'm winning, some days I'm losing. Overall, I'm winning. Yo, Lucas, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you guys for the 50 likes on a Saturday. Thank you guys for joining me on a Saturday. It really means a lot. Appreciate it. Just talking about stocks. I really like chemistry for tomorrow. For Monday. And I really like Pivot. Really like Labs. I really like BAM. I really like Valens Grow Networks as momentum plays. Now, as bottom plays, like I've said to you guys earlier, I like Zena. I like MedMen. I like so many companies right now. Ianthus, CanTrust. I think a lot of them right now are getting to a point where they're getting undervalued, and they're maybe not undervalued because I think the whole sector is overvalued, but at least they're nearing bottoms. Kush Bottles, I think, is very low still. There's good companies out there that are making good money that are still at a good price. Aleafia Health, ALEF, T-God, Rivers, AUSA. I like all of these stocks right now near a bottom. Okay, those are the bottom plays for me. I gave you guys some of my momentum plays. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for the 57 likes. 56 people here. This is amazing. And oils has been looking very good. Very good point. TrueLeaf, Lucas, has been absolutely on fire. C-Web has been absolutely on fire. Yes, Halo, I've been looking at Halo as well. Planet 13 has been on fire. So many good companies have been absolutely on fire. So we need to keep our eyes on the prize, and we need to stay in our lane. We need to stay in our lane. And when I say stay in our lane, if you're studying a stock and you really, really like it, buy that stock instead of, your buddy's like, I have a pick, buy this pick. And then you just go and buy it. You don't know nothing about this company and you buy it because of FOMO. And then the stock goes down. Now you feel like a fool. And then the stock you've been studying goes up. This is what I mean by stay in your lane, because I've done it, guys. I do it all the time. I make all these mistakes, okay? I'm going to share with you guys my wins, and I'm going to share with you guys my losses, okay? In the past, I didn't want to share all my trades. I thought about it a lot, and then I thought to myself, well, the best way to do what I'm doing is to just be honest. So now I'm just going to share with you guys my wins, my losses, my ups, my downs. And, I bleed like you guys, and I'm going to be in the trenches like you guys. You guys are buying stocks. I'm buying stocks. There's going to be days I'm going to win, and there's going to be days I'm going to lose. I don't want to lose, but I just know based on my history of trading for 20 years that I will lose. And I also know with my history of trading for the last 20 years that I will win. So it's just about having more wins than losses. And that's really what trading is all about. Yeah, Namaste has been very good for some people and very bad for some people. Obviously, if you got in early and got out when it was high, you did extremely well. But if you're holding Namaste right now, definitely you need to think about either lowering your cost and buying more, which may or may not be something you're interested in doing, or just getting out altogether, or just holding. Those are really your options. So you got to think about those three options and decide what you want to do. Yeah, man, we're already kicking ass, and we're going to continue to kick ass, Lucas. Yo, what's up, Floyd? Yo, why don't you guys tell me where you guys are from? I'll play a song. You guys tell me where you're from. Where you guys at? I'll give you a shout out. In the meantime, yo, what's up, T-Dot Lucas? In the T-Dot, we got Paul Luke in Calgary, Scott Norris in San Diego. We got PS in Toronto, Zurich in Missouri, Lorenzo in Los Angeles, Eno in the T-Dot in the 6, Rob in North Vancouver, Nutica in Toronto. Cosman in Calgary.
Trader staying dressed up, I'ma get buck wild, drink till I'm messed up. Sell it in the green, buy it in the fucking red. Every damn week I make another couple hundred bread. It's up and down. Sometimes it feel like a merry-go-round.
Yo, T-Dot. We the North. We the North. Let's go. The 6. Yo, Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's go. Let's take home game 2. Toronto Raptors. Let's go. Let's take home game 1. Toronto is the center of the universe. We know this. Ooh, you bought some Medman at a good price. Smart. I'm in Vancouver.
Stay close to the weed like we hating. IGNG, simply we beat. Double up the money like I mess with a Siamese. Flash on the haters when I
Dallas, Texas. What's up, Chuck? Avitas from Richmond Hill. Ball from Waterloo.
You want to be the very best. Check the charts and do your due diligence. Money in the bank, then the company is gold. Cash is king, not a thing, not a joke.
Lorenzo in LA.
Sergio is here now. Where's my encore? It's naked trading. Take your clothes off, money falling like it's raining.
Ellen in New York. T Major in Florida. Cosman in Calgary. That's my ringtone. That's my ringtone. Who's got the baddest ringtone in the universe? Your boy. Because I got ill kid. Every time my phone rings, everyone around me is like, what the fuck? That song is just so good. Ill Kid is just such a beast. J. Lewis Trading is a trading academy that we've partnered with. I've met with J. Lewis personally, and we decided we're going to work together. So our members are getting tutoring, mentoring, coaching, training, advising on day trading, short trading, anything that you need as far as trading, J. Lewis Trading can help you. So if you guys are looking for a trading academy, a mentorship program, someone that can give you an alert, someone that you could say, hey, I want to buy this stock. What do you think? He can look at it and give you his opinion. J. Lewis Trading is a very, very good option. And a lot of our members are joining and they really like him and they like what they're learning. And I believe it's going to be a huge resource to our community. And once our members are making more money trading with J. Lewis Trading, that's going to help our members be able to share some of their winning and some of their picks with our community. So it's going to help the entire community because now we got a trading academy helping develop our traders. So our traders are going to be better. They're going to share that information with our community and our community is going to be better. So brilliant. And this is what this is. This is the community just coming together and everything just coming. Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We have 28,100 unique visitors that have visited us in the last month on YouTube alone. 28,000 unique people visited Rich TV Live in the last month. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of investors, eh? I can't wait until it's 1 million. I want that number to be 1 million. So when I'm talking to a client, I'll be like, yeah, we have 1 million unique visitors every month. What? You have how? Yeah, 1 million unique visitors every month. That's big. That's big. Eno is going to be signing up after May with Julian Lewis. Nice. I want to know how it goes. And if you have success with Julian, I would love to be able to take a tutorial so that we can share your success and maybe even make a video together where we can share your success and you could talk about what he's done to help you and how, it's made a difference and what exactly is different, versus what you were doing before. I would love to know. Scott Norris is looking up J. Lewis Trading now. Yeah, and if you guys contact J. Lewis Trading, just tell them that that you found out about it through Rich TV Live, and you will get discounts because he charges. He's not free. So if you want his services, you're going to have to pay him. But because you're part of Rich TV Live, you will actually get a massive discount. So that's the way I want to always do it with Rich TV Live. I want my members to get benefits. That's what this is about. Like if you're going to be a part of my community and you're going to go and join a community that I'm working with in some capacity, there's going to be a benefit to you. That's what I want to do here. I want to create like a membership where my members get benefits, they get rewards, and we're only going to have more. This is just the start. Like literally just the start. Yeah, I'll have a link in the description of the video. If you type in J. Lewis Trading, Rich TV Live on YouTube, you'll see our videos. And then I have a link to his email in the description of the video, and you can find it there and then just message him. Just, hey, I found out about you through Rich TV Live. What are your services you're offering and how can I work together? He also has a free webinar that he does. So you can actually get some free coaching. And I believe he does it every week. And a lot of our members are signing up to that. I think he had like 30 members in the last one, which is awesome. So it's just good to have more education, more tools at our fingertips. I don't know everything. So when you take all these people and all these brains and all these different ideas and all these different strategies and all these different traders and you put them together, you create a pretty powerful community, and that's the Rich TV Live community. He has a promo on the Telegram, ends at 6 p.m. today. See, I don't even know what's going on. You guys know more than me. Carol, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my passion, man. This is my passion. Anyone who knows me, I'm Portuguese, okay? My parents are immigrants that came to Canada with nothing. They come from nothing. I came from nothing, I've been blessed in my life for a lot of different ways, and I just feel like, why not work hard? Why not be determined? Like, what's the alternative? To just exist? That's not okay with me. I'm not going to just exist. That's perfect, Scott. That's perfect. Julian knows me very well. He's in the Telegram. We've personally met, and we're working together clearly. So we're going to continue to. Hello? Hey, I'm just live right now. That's why I didn't answer you. Yeah, come over. Till 5. Okay, buddy. Goodbye. We are working today to win on Monday. And isn't that what you have to do? If you want to win on Monday, you have to have a plan. What we're doing is we're creating a plan right now. This is our plan. These are all the picks that we're going to look at. These are all the picks we're going to watch for Monday. Let's get ready. So when Monday opens, we're not like, okay, it's Monday. Now what? Now you guys have a full list of companies that I've given you that I'm literally going to be watching. A lot of them I own. A lot of them I'm going to buy. A lot of them I'm going to be talking about. And our community is going to buy and they're going to be talking about. So we want to stay in our lane and we want to stay focused on all of those picks. In addition to those picks, there's going to be a whole bunch of picks in our Telegram pre-market that are going to be moving that we're going to be talking about as well. So in addition to all the picks I talked about, there's going to be more picks that the membership is going to be looking at that they're going to be watching for Monday. I'm just specifically giving you just the picks that I'm watching. But in addition to my picks that I'm watching for Monday, there's going to be a list that's going to come out pre-market before Monday that the entire community, including me, will be watching right at market open and pre-market. That's just the way it goes. And that's what we do every day. So there's going to be days when VRaj is saying, I am in BAM, Planet 13, ACB, AUSA, ADMA, NBEV. I love them all. Great picks. So this is the thing is if you're investing in great companies, at least you're giving yourself a chance to win. If you invest in penny stocks and scam companies, you always give yourself a chance to lose and lose big. But if you invest in great companies, even if they go down temporarily, usually they're going to be very forgiving and they'll come back over time. So that's why, like, even right now with Zenabis, like, I own 5,145 shares and I'm down like over 2 G's on my Zenabis. But I'm not really worried because I know when it turns around, I'm going to be up thousands. I hope. This is what I believe in, right? There's always a chance that it's not going to happen. That's the risk in the stock market. I don't own the company. I have no guarantees, but I believe that will happen. I believe that in my heart, in my mind, in my research. I trust my research that this will be a huge success. But at the same time, I can't guarantee it because I'm not the guy that owns the stock. I'm just the guy that's buying stock in the open market like you guys that has a little bit of stock. Like when we go public, if I say to you guys, I'm not going to sell stock, then I'm not going to sell stock. If I say, you know what, I'm going to hold Rich TV Live stock forever, then I'm going to hold the Rich TV Live stock forever. If I say to you guys, I'm going to sell my stock, then I'll sell my stock. Like I'm going to do whatever I say I'm going to do. It's just the way it's going to be. I wouldn't mess with my community and tell you guys something wrong or tell you guys a lie or tell you something different than what I'm doing. I just don't believe in that. And I believe that the community is strong because we're honest. We can share our wins and we can share our losses. Not everybody's going to win every day, right? And not everybody's going to lose every day. We have to be able to share our wins and our losses. And that way, when someone loses, they'll feel better about the fact that, hey, you know what? Rich lost too. So, not that it feels good to lose, but when you know that someone else is losing too, and you're not the only one that lost, it makes you feel better. Like, we're humans. Like we're playing the stock market. You're going to lose sometimes. You can't always win, right? So I've had a lot of people say to me, Rich, when are you going to share your losses? You don't ever share your losses. And I didn't for a long time. And there was different reasons for that. But I'm at a point now where I thought, I'm comfortable enough in my own skin to share my trades. So it's taken me a long time, but I'm comfortable in my own skin now to share my trades publicly. And it's not easy to do it, but I feel like I'm able to trade better now and I'm comfortable in my picks. I don't really trade a lot of penny stocks anymore. I wouldn't want to talk about that publicly if I was. If I do a penny stock, it's like one here, one there. But most of my stocks now are more big board, at least over $2 type stocks. I do like some of the penny stocks still, but I'm more towards like I wouldn't have anything against buying Pivot or Chemistry. I don't really consider those penny stocks. I think those are companies that will be in the dollars range. But companies like GXXM, which I bought, it's a penny stock. It's a lottery ticket. It's a really risky play. And it's not something I want to talk about too much. But if it explodes, I will. But if it doesn't, I'll eventually just tell you what I did. I'm most likely have to take a loss. But I don't want to. I don't think I will. But, I chased that penny stock. And I'm being punished for it. And that's what happens when you chase stocks, especially penny stocks. You can get punished. It's best to keep it real, Scott. It's best to keep it real. We're going to win. We're going to lose. We're human. Trading is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Nobody would be a garbage man. Nobody would be a teacher. Nobody would be a doctor. Nobody would be a lawyer. I know tons of people that will not put their money in the markets. Tons. So, everybody's different. It's also a lot of stress, and a lot of people can't handle the stress, right? So, it's just the way it is. Yeah, man, we want to be live and want to be real, and I think that that's what makes it so interesting. All right, guys, listen. The Raptors game's on. I'm going to go. The Leafs are going to be playing in a couple hours. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the 66 likes. I love you guys. You guys are the best community on YouTube. You guys are the best community in the world. Thank you, YouTube, for everything you guys have done. You guys have changed my life. Thank you guys, the best community on YouTube. You guys have changed my life so many ways. Like, this is just a blessing. And I'm just excited for the future. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for your future. I'm excited to hear you guys winning. And thank you guys for everything, man. It means a lot. You guys are absolutely the best. And one thing I need you guys to remember.
Before you hit the road, let your Ford tire expert help you find the right tires.
That wasn't what I was trying to make you remember. Don't panic. You want to buy red and sell green. Do not sell red.
Don't panic, you rookies that don't manage. You looking at all the candles, it's a ride and we off the handles. It's the heat, cause we
All right, people. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.
Pockets when they jingling, money stay mingling. I'm just getting started, yeah, I'm trying to get the swing of things. You love the green, but you hate the red. It's like you love the sex, but you hate the head. There's no difference, I finish all of your dinners. That mean I'm taking your places, no mistake that you are beginners. You miss me, rinse and repeat, it's Rich TV. You miss me, I'm the one, Jet Li. It's time that we get popping out. I ain't never stopping now. You would think